So what orgone warriors do is they find places where orgone energy is weak, and they put pucks there, and they take trips, and it's a vocation and a hobby all in one, and they get way, way deep into it.
What gradually brought me back into the war were two things. One, the realization that if nobody stepped up to stop evil, that evil itself would never stop or come to an end, and more innocent people would keep suffering things they didn't deserve. Two, I knew Oregon was one thing that would always truly help people, so I supported Sherry and her Oregon War as best as I could because I had money to donate at the time.
And when she gave them an assignment, she made them part of the team. You know, you're now part of the Army, and people would volunteer. This is the particular genius. If I could go, but I didn't have the wherewithal to make orgone, they would send me orgone. The way that worked is people would donate to Sherry, and Sherry would send the orgone to the people who would then distribute it to wherever it was needed.
The New World Order hates the orgone that keeps demons out of your house, that repels evil. That's what they're after. They're after our prescription, our recipe of orgone making. That's what they want to stop. It all costs money, folks. And so I need people's donations coming in. If you can't donate money, donate orgone. You're going to sit on your butt and do nothing on earth and then go to heaven and get all these rewards for eternity? Wake up. Get involved, folks. You can't go out and do and financially support those who can, you know? Every dime that comes in goes towards a mission here.
List of things to know and remember because your life probably depends on it. It talks about orgone. The following creatures and beings are real: angels, male and female, vampires, which are actually an alien hive mind, ... you.
One time I went to Kelly's house. She said, listen to this excerpt from this one guy who knew Sherry Shriner. He was very animate about the Illuminati and reptilians, and at that point I was like, what are we doing? Like, let's go watch a movie and stop this.
The worst is yet to come. Satan gets at least 3.5 years on Earth when he's finally kicked / thrown down, but the Bible never says how long the forces of evil are here before Satan and his forces get here.
I remember at one point Kelly was telling me about how she believed in astral projection, but through dreams. And Kelly was becoming abducted by reptilians and aliens, and they were doing horrible things to her. I specifically said, I don't know how to help you, but I can find somebody that will. And she said, not right now.
I pity any time travelers who try to go back in time after 2012. My very sound advice to them, don't. You will not like what happens to you. And you will never be seen again unless you are very, very lucky.
So on her way out to the park, Kelly had stopped at her local CVS and picked up some sleeping pills, a pack of 30 Sleepinol tablets. And when the police found her the next day, it appeared that she had taken all the tablets. And later, the coroner would say they weren't certain whether it was hypothermia or an overdose that took Kelly, but the result was the same. Near where Kelly came into the field, the police found a white plastic bag filled with her journals, and in one of those journals was a note for her parents. Mom and Dad, I'm off to fulfill my destiny. I love you all. Sorry I can't tell you where I'm going. I don't know when I'll be back, so I wanted to make sure you all knew that I loved you. Also, sorry about the car. Signed, Kelly M. Pingilly.
The world is about to change. This is no surprise to anybody. even those who have no idea what's about to come upon the world, the dramatic spiritual shifts and dimensional mergings, and angelic spirit wars about to happen, can sense a great change coming.
And this aligns with what the Lord showed me about the redeemed group of 144,000. The ones who are caught up is that they return. And I told you the second heaven, the twin sun, the second sun is the second heaven. This first group goes there for a time, and then they are returned to earth. And they are gladiators, warriors, transporters, these angels in the flesh that have been sent back to earth to serve as the Lord's army on earth. Eventually it's I see it breaking daylight. It's gonna hit mainstream. This war has been going on for 8 years, and there hasn't been a block of time when they haven't made some kind of attempt to kill me, and it just goes on and on. And so now they're amping up their psyops, and what they want to do is kill people off. They're suiciding people, so then they can blame us, so they can blame me, my ministry. My ministry scared that person so much they killed themselves.
What the reader will read below is highly disturbing. If you have a weak stomach, please take a time to breathe in between what you read, if you can read it at all.
Then we have a deal.
I don't want to remember nothing. Nothing. You understand? And I want to be rich. You know, someone important. Like an actor.
Whatever you want, Mr. Regan.
Okay.
Peasant out, Pluto. Peasant out, Pluto.
Said fuck how I feel, cause nothing is real, but still I'm trying to make me a meal. I'm deep in the field where niggas get killed. You heard, you know what it is. But this how we live, hope God forgive. Sometimes I don't know if he real. I don't know. So I'm all on my own, I'm strapped with that chrome and making the play off the phone. Why niggas must die in the streets? Why so many hoes in my sheet? Why the fuck we gon' run from police? When I got this iron with me. You living, you dying with me. These niggas too blind to see. These bitches possessed by this money. Any day I bust Glocks with my dunny. But niggas must know who the enemy. Low key, so I'm watching my energy. I know that these A's be watching me. I'm king of the human, no stopping me. I got on more ice and shot glizzy. But now I don't fuck with the blood diamonds. Young niggas selling crack and I went diamond. Now I'm back with the